met Choco. Choco is originally from Santiago de Cuba, and he came to Havana shortly after the revolution when they were promoting art and art schools and study of art in other provinces and not so centralized in Havana. So Choco came and became an art instructor, and his career he stayed on after the time that he was allotted to be here. He never went back. He went back to Santiago for a short time, and he's lived here now. ¿Cuántos años llevas aquí, Choco? He said all his life. He's actually he has got from Santiago de Cuba, which is all the eastern tip of the island. He came when he was 13, right? He says she doesn't remember where Santiago is. He says it's his town, and every year he has to go, even if it's just for 10 minutes. The only thing he doesn't like it is very hot. It's very hot. But there's great, wonderful people. He goes, look at him. Choco is very playful, as you can see. His real name is Eduardo Roca Salazar. But I think if he was walking down the street and someone said, Eduardo, Eduardo, he would not turn around. They gave him the name Choco. It comes from chocolate because it's very dark skinned. And he didn't like this name. And then eventually it got shortened to Choco, and he said, okay, I can live with Choco. I can live with Choco. He also despises chocolate. So he does not like chocolate at all. Yeah. He says he can't eat himself, so he doesn't not to have chocolate. So Choco is an artist. He's a printmaker. He specializes in this very particular technique of printmaking, which is called a colograph, which is like a collage print. ¿Se puede hacer un ejemplo? So I want to show you. This is a piece that come around here. And he's done that in sculpture also.
Es una matriz donde utilizo diferentes materiales. Aquí hay pedazos de blue jean, botón de zapato.
This is also a printmaking technique, very different from what we saw, the lino cut, the metal, the serigraph, or the wood cuts, where he puts different, as you can see, there's denim, pieces of denim, there's shoestring. He uses like different textures of objects to create an image, right? And so this image then is inked. Again, you put the paper on and you put it through the press. He's also been to Cambridge. He's coming back in September. This September in Cambridge. He's shown also in New Jersey. In Orange. In Orange, New Jersey. He was there last year. A very successful show. And he's going to also be in New York at a collective exhibit at 8th Floor Gallery. 8th Floor Gallery is a foundation, a private gallery owned by Donald Rubin, who is an art collector, a very wealthy man, who started collecting Cuban art many years ago. And he has a foundation, it's a private gallery. He's hosting a show where Choco is one of the participating artists in the show.
Where is that gallery?
It's New York, it's Midtown. I don't recall the exact address, but I can get that to you. And if you want to go, it's kind of posh and they require you by invitation only, But if any of you want to go, I'll be happy to. Yeah. It's the 6th of March. Choco is also going to be in New York during this time, and he was invited by Brand Exhibitions, which is a very big printmaking workshop in Queens. They're in Queens now, and they do. I mean, this guy Robert Landon has been around for years, since the 70s. He's a top silk screen, doing very large format. Does Alex Katz, Jeff Koons. Yeah, so he's a very well-known, large-scale screen printer. And so it's going to go inside of that. So anyway, I was telling you when he was particularly when he was in New York, in New Jersey last time. This friend of mine, Robert Blanton, who owns the Brand X Editions, complimented on Jorge, saying that Choco must have a great printer. You know, very skilled printer. Period. So they're going to do, sorry, we have to come this way. So we're going to do a little demonstration on how to do that. Pero vas a mirar o no? So basically what they do is just put well you'll see, they put the color on this, then the paper goes to the press. We won't be able to see the whole process because it takes a long time, but we'll see a little bit of the inking process.
Ese proceso de editar esta plancha puede demorar alrededor de 4 o 5 horas.
So it can take like 4 to 5 hours just to do one plate. Because after you do it, then you have to put ink again. And this allows for Choco's work, even though it's an addition, to be more original, because sometimes he'll change the colors every time it's printed.
Así que si la quieren ver, se van a quedar sin cenar.
So he says if you really want to see it, that when it's all finished, then you won't be able to have dinner tonight. 7 or 8.
Podemos pasar.
You're telling me that he does it again with the different color? How does he actually remove that color and before you put another color on?
Well, the color will stay on the paper. And then he cleans whatever residue.
You clean this off?
Yeah.
So is that acrylic?
Después que tú lo pasas, que se imprime, esta placa, pero vuelve.
Todo lo que está haciendo ella,
Pero si quieres otro color, limpia esta placa. Yeah. If he's going to use, for example, he's going to do an edition of the same color, you wouldn't have to clean it. But if he wants to, some of his things are, it's the same image with different colors, then you would clean what residue is left on the plate and you do it again.
Are these acrylic inks or are they oils?
Es acrílico, aceite.
No, es tinta litográfica.
It's oil. It's lithographic. I know now they're using a lot of the non-toxic water-based paint.
Esto lleva un proceso muy riguroso de impresión, de intintado. Porque aquí hay que tratar de sacar el exceso de la tinta que queda.
Right.
Poder tener una eficaz impresión. Una vez que se queda mucha tinta, eso se embota.
Yeah, so he says the very meticulous, precise amount of ink that you have to put on, because if you put too much ink, once it goes through the press, it just smears. Smears the paper.
Por eso, yo hago ediciones muy cortas, y cada una de ellas son originales seriados, porque todo es poder muy artesanal, muy de mano, muy de ojo.
Exactly.
No queda ninguna cosa.
He says he also does very short editions because it's such a long process, and it's also something that's very artisanal and entirely by hand. So for the press, which is also by hand.
Claro que yo he hecho ediciones grandes en una galería, pero esto es un proceso que se va en relación al curso de un abogado para liquidar la plancha.
Yeah, he's also done larger commission prints by some galleries. And once you do that, once you do the edition, that whatever it's commissioned, if it's the larger, 20, 25, then the plate is canceled, right? So no
And
more.
that doesn't sell the plate. So,
Que si quieres, ella quiere saber si tú le vendes la plancha.
Se puede vender la plancha, pero eso Está negociando con una plancha así, sin hacer una edición o hacer una edición de 2 o 3, una plancha que va a costar como puede costar un molde.
So he said anything is negotiable, but a plate like this, which once you have it, it could be this, the price of one of these oil pieces that you'll see when we're going there. They're also very interesting, which would be in the thousands.
So Choco has instructed him to use this particular paint.
Yes, and these colors.
When he does this scene of the two lovers,
There'll be
it'll be another color, and he will tell him what colors to use.
Yes, and then because, Jorge is so skilled, Jorge may also say the Choco. I think maybe, they're making that little back and forth. And what they'll do first is they'll do a color proof. So they'll do the proof, and then they look at it and they say, I don't really like this blue. I think it needs more green. So they clean it off, mix another color, put it on, and do another color proof. Ustedes mezclan sus colores, ¿no?
Sí.
Yeah.
Después, evidentemente, ese fondo va a ser rojo. Unos matices, va con el color con un tono que vamos a estudiar. Pero la figura central es una matización de tonos, de colores. Es una pena que no tengo una prueba ahora para poder enseñar. Pero yo tengo una pequeña exposición aquí en Montillo, donde hay una...
¿Es hoy, no? ¿O no? ¿Es ahora?
No, ya está allí. Está allí.
¿En qué calle es eso? Oficio.
Estamos en el momento de
ya. La venezolana. Sí, la casa. So Choco has a small exhibition right next to where we saw the Caballero de París, in Plaza San Francisco. ¿Cómo se llama la?
Carmen Montilla.
Carmen Montilla, the Venezuelan has. I think Howard you saw some pieces there. Like Choco also has some pieces there now.
Hay una tienda.
It's esta. He has one of these pieces.
¿Ha visto la exposición?
Sí.
Sí.
No.
Bueno.
Sábado.
Okay, ya vio
la exposición ya.
I want to just take a picture of all you.
Ya está la mano. Todo el periódico.
Espérate, no se vayan. Don't go yet, please.
Pues que...
Espérate, tú dale, sigue ahí.
Que tiene los dedos llenos de tinta.
¿Ah?
Tiene los dedos llenos de tinta. ¿Me está oyendo?
¿Qué?
Que tiene los dedos llenos de tinta.
¿Yo?
Sí.
Sí, un poquito, ya me la quité. Yeah.
How long do they have after they ink it to make a print?
Y después que le pones la tinta, ¿cuánto tiempo antes que le pongas el papel y lo pases por el rodillo? ¿Se seca rápido? No, because okay, it doesn't.
Eso no seca durante 3 días por lo menos. Después lo ponen en el papel
3 days.
2 o 3 días.
Up to 3 days.
3 days. Oil from
Multiple prints from.
You can't do that with that.
I can.
Y cada vez que lo pasas tienes que ponerle más.
A ver, los pases
No,
tienen
it's
que hacer
just-
el mismo.
One ink, one print. And then more ink, another print. So it's a very
So
laborious.
the inking, proofing, correction, and then printing.
Yeah, exactly. It may just be that the one that you do it's perfect and you want it. But because you re-ink it every time, there's going to be a slight little difference. Because, you might have put a little more here, a little more there. So it really, it's quite unique.
What color is he going to use?
¿Qué color vas a hacer esto?
Vamos a hacer bueno, ahí se le pone diferentes tonalidades.
It's gonna
Ahí
be
va tono siena, negro,
It's gonna be like-
amarillo, naranja,
It's different tones. It's going to be like sienna color, yellow, orange,
Es
some black.
tratando de crear un tono molatí,
¿Un color qué?
molatí.
Yeah, like we just made up this word, a mulatin color, which is like a mulatto color, you know? Eh?
Se pone todos estos tonos.
Negro.
Some of that also. That was the base. That's the base, and then all the other colors on top.